everyone, my name is Stolf and I will be guiding you through today's lesson. In this lesson, we will be exploring activities for the Grove Potentiometer module. The Grove Potentiometer module is used to provide a variable resistance. This value can be read as an analog value with the Arduino board. The value goes from 0 to 1023, depending on the rotation of the knob on the potentiometer. The maximum value also depends on the amount of power supplied to the module. Make sure that the board is set to 5 volts for the correct values. The resistance value is 10k ohms. This module can be used to turn on and off an LED as well as change the frequency of a buzzer tone. In our first activity, we want to view the values the potentiometer gives through the serial monitor. Note that if you haven't taken out the module from the breakout board, there is no need to connect them using the Grove cables, because these modules are already connected to the Grove base shield. In this video, I am only presenting to you how to connect the modules on the shield, assuming that the modules have been taken out of the breakout board. To do this, we plug in the potentiometer to the analog pin marked A0. Connect the potentiometer using the Grove cable. Once it's connected, attach the shield to your Arduino Uno and connect it to your computer. The first thing we're going to do with our potentiometer is knowing what its values are whenever we twist the knob. So first, we are going to define the potentiometer pin. Again, pot here is user defined. You can put whatever you want. And then we introduce a variable input, which is the input potentiometer value. Int is used here because it holds a number. And in our setup, we declare the potentiometer as an input, and we use serial.begin to set the data rate in bits per second for our serial monitor. On our main code, we use analog read. Analog read reads the value the potentiometer gives whenever its knob is being turned, and you can see this by using the serial.println. We add a delay of 1000 milliseconds for ease in viewing the values. So once you're done with the code, you save this and upload it to your Arduino. You open the serial monitor and start twisting your potentiometer, and you will see the varying values in the serial monitor. For our second activity, we will be controlling the LED brightness with the potentiometer module. We will be connecting the Grove LED to the pin D6 on your Grove base shield. So what we do here is we define the LED and its pin and introduce a new variable, output, which is set to 0. On our setup, we declare the LED as an output. On our main code, we map the values from the input potentiometer, which is 0 to 1023, scale it down to 0 to 255. Map is used to scale a number from one range of values to another. And then we set the brightness value of our LED pin using analog write and print its value in the serial monitor using serial.println. Once you're done, save the code and upload it to your Arduino. In order to observe the output, you have to turn the knob and see that the LED brightness coincides with it. For our third activity, we will be controlling the tone from our buzzer using the potentiometer. In this setup, we disconnect the LED and connect the Grove buzzer to the pin D5 on our Grove base shield.
Our final activity for the potentiometer will be quite easy since we will only be replacing everything about the LED to the buzzer. So in our defined LED pin, we replace it to the buzzer. Then on our setup, we replace the LED to buzzer declared as the output. And on our main code, we remove analog write and replace it with tone. Notice that there's a 5 multiplied to the output value. This is because it can multiply the output value and increase the frequency the buzzer releases. So once you're done, save the code, upload it to your Arduino, and hear how the potentiometer varies the buzzer.
Now that is it for this lesson. To learn more about the other modules, simply head on to the next video.